Good morning. Man, it's about 5:15 a.m. and we're getting ready to go and head off to the Grouse grind. Excuse the pillows and the dirty patio. We had people over the weekend. But yeah, we're going out there. We're gonna go do a cleanup. One of our favorite hikes that we do, probably 2 times a week. Wouldn't even call it a hike, it's just an hour grind, called the grind. And yeah, Joss and I have organized a bunch of people to go down and clean it up. There's a bit of rubbish there every single time. I pick it up, put it in my pockets, we put it in the bin and stuff.
One haul up the grind.
We really want to do a decent job of stripping it of all the trash. We're going to go off the trail a bit and just give her a good old scrub up. We love that place. We love our home and nature, and we really just want to give her the care that she deserves. Okie doke, we made it. We got Sam Gray, Joss Biggins, and Raiden.
Okay, so want to go up.
Save the
Most of the trash is actually not on the trail. Most of the trash is like 5 feet to the left, 5 feet to the right, 10 feet to the left, 10 feet to the right. So we're gonna go up. We'll do like 1 person on the trail or 2 people on the trail, and then just like, I don't know, we can comb the outsides because that's where most of the shit is. And yeah, man, we'll grab the tissues and stuff too. Ray, you got some gloves?
I left them in the car.
Definitely grab the gloves because we're gonna grab the tissues and stuff like that too. Good stuff. Let's go.
It's your first time.
Whoa! Let's go! Nice!
We're in for a treat today.
Let's go!
We're in for it.
Cigarette butts on the grind are sad. Nothing like a bit of chewing gum. Bottle cap. This receipt. So surprisingly, none of this will decompose. Hey man. Yeah, no, check that. Plastic bag. Just becoming one with the rock. Motorcycle. Band-aids. Nah, mate. Orange peel. Sorry, bro. Little drug bag. Fellas, drug bags do not decompose. Do you know what we call this? This is the devil's lettuce, this is. This is a rock. That doesn't decompose.
You need to stay pretty out here. But what are these called?
Scrunchy.
A scrunchie? Scrunchies? They don't decompose.
No way that's biodegrading, bro. Not this one.
Lint. So the thought process here is, I had a chocolate on the grind, and I should throw it on the ground. Like outsourcing. The boys were saying earlier, like outsourcing. Whoever threw this, just outsource their rubbish, their trash pickup to us. Good job. So it really seems like if it's on the other side of the fence, people just really think it doesn't exist. It's funny because you can still see it. I am right out here right now. There's a frick ton of mosquitoes. Oh shit. So the trail is all the way out there, if you can see it. And yeah, this crazy concept of gravity is when something has weight to it, it goes down. And unfortunately, that includes all of this stuff. Like a lot. Man, there's a lot of bugs. This is really uncomfortable.
Hey, Josh. I think you've lost the plot, mate.
I've lost the plot, dude.
Oh, dude, I just found a Gatorade bottle. Sick. You're what?
Disheveled.
What does that mean, mate? What does disheveled mean?
I'm a hot mess.
Oh, hot mess.
So there was so many water bottles. I had to unpack the bag that I had that was already full,
Crush them.
crush them up, and then put one in my pocket.
There you go.
We did it. We're done. It's a lot of trash. Check this out.
We need to put it garbage then.
There she is.
Big haul.
That's the longest we've ever done the grind.
That's the longest.
That's the longest time. Thanks, brother. Appreciate your help.
Oh, thank you guys. Cool. Pretty big cleanup.
Okay, so the team mega pulled through. Raiden just went full send. He was like MVP of the day, I think. Yeah. Raiden was the MVP. Just committed. 18 years old, up at 5:30, up at 4 o'clock, getting ready. He came with gloves for other people. He had plenty of bin bags, like full solid effort.
Special shout out to Ray.
Yeah, special shout out to Ray.
Gets a hug.
This is a wrap-up video for the grind, the cleanup. And we just wanted to make this, I think, to encourage you. Like there's a whole bunch of people doing this sort of stuff, really taking care of the planet, the environment, like connecting more. And, you know, like you hear the classic, like, this is the only world we've got. Like, that's the reality. You know, and a huge shout out to the Northern Beaches cleanup crew who inspired this from back in Australia when I was living in Sydney. You guys made a huge difference. And I think seeing people like Raiden, you know, out 18, he got up at 4 o'clock, getting gloves for everybody, just committed, like super committed to the cause and making a big difference.
What same person wants to wake up 4 in the morning to go pick up water bottles and pay to pick up water bottles while hiking up a mountain?
Little Raiden getting up was hype. Let me tell you something. When I picked that guy up at 5 in the morning, he was not excited. The first thing he said was, dude, I looked at my phone. I was staring at my phone at 12 p.m. last night, thinking of excuses, but I didn't, and I'm here. And I'm like, dude, good on ya. Shouldn't have told me though. Because now I know you're cracking. To further that is, we always look at this from a place of like, it's the only world we have, and if there's a negative connotation on it, I'd like to take a positive connotation on it and go, all right, like for instance, Jordan Peterson talks a lot about responsibility and how responsibility increases the quality of your life. And I like to think about that in terms of relationships or food or whatever, but more importantly, the earth. So the more I have a better relationship and I take responsibility for the earth, it enhances the quality of my life. And because we're all selfish at the end of the day, so we need to play our selfishness into the greater good. So me going out and doing whatever it is that I do for the globe actually makes my life better. I get to hang out with my mates, I get to bring people together, I get to do a grind. It's a positive thing. It's not like oh, shame on you for throwing litter on the ground. It's, well, maybe a little bit of that. It's, hey, I get to come together as a community and make the world a little bit better and take responsibility for someone else's bullshit, which is fine. Heavier load, stronger back. My life is better because I choose to tackle these problems.
I come back to like, this is up to us. You know, we are the generation that needs to just, if you see a piece of rubbish and you walk past it, let that thought trigger you and be like, oh, I'm going to turn around and pick it up. You know, and I take more of an urgent approach. But don't get me wrong, like my life, I think it's a great point what Joss is saying, is like my life is infinitely better because I've taken on more responsibility, and I spent 98% of my like life in a really good state. Like life is great for Josh, you know, and it didn't always used to be, and I think the responsibility piece, like that's a huge key.
100%.
Just gives you so much more in life.
To add on to that, it's like I often feel this like guilt of being in the 1%. I don't know how much the background drop you guys can see, but it's fucking incredible out here. And yeah, we work hard for this, but it's like part of me is still like undeserving, and I'm like, how do I justify this? And that's one of the ways I justify it, is being like, hey, how can I step up and take on responsibility for the greater good and earn my keep here? Whether that's earning my keep on the beach, earning my keep on the mountains, earning my keep in ethical investing in downtown, all these different types of things. That is a way for me to pay it forward and feel a level of gratitude and acceptance and worthiness to really take in the immensity of this planet.
Yeah. So get out there, dude. It's a big old world. It's an epic life, and you can have it all, you know. And I think the extra consciousness and the responsibility makes it even better.
Yeah, bro. Sick. It's true though, man. Life is better when you take on that responsibility.
Oh my god. If you think protein smells bad after a day, oh.